Nnamdi Kanu's defense gets acquittal, demanding Justice Omotosho to release him. All right. The IPOB leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's defense has requested for an acquittal and a discharge, demanding Justice Omotosho to release him. My dear listeners, I greet everybody where they listen to me through this very channel. You're all welcome to the Lord TV. Yes, so the truth is finally coming out. Yes, as we speak right now. Yes, this has finally given us a reality. A reality in the sense that Justice Omotosho, you know, and judgment on which will be coming up on the 20th of November is finally being analyzed for him even before he sits on the 20th of November to give his judgment. Now, from the information the people are bringing out after a careful check and the analysis of all that has been happening in the court. The people are now saying that this very trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now fit to demand for Kanu's acquittal and discharge because he has done no wrong. Now, see what has just been dropped by one of us. They said that the court completely, exonerated Nnamdi Kanu of all charges. Okay, now ruling that the prosecution failed to prove its case, its case beyond reasonable doubt, or that the law railed upon, particularly the Repealed Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013, okay, cannot sustain the charges. Now, possible grounds. Now, the that the alleged offences were tied to a law no longer in force, and no valid saving clause preserved those offences. Two, that his extraordinary rendition from Kenya violated both Nigerian and international due process standards and training. My dear people, you can see that Nigeria has even made a mess of their own constitution and their own rule of law. Is that not a big shame and a disgrace? Is that not? To me, it is. If they say it is not, then it means that they have made a caricature of their of this country. Um, now that the alleged offences were tied to a law no longer in force and no valid savings clause preserve those offences. Now that is extraordinary rendition from Kenya violated both Nigerian and international due process standard, tainting the entire trial. That the evidence presented did not link him personally or directly to acts of terrorism or violence. Now, look at the outcome. The outcome said that he is immediately released and legally cleared. The federal government may appeal, but he would regain his freedom pending such appeal. So this is what the people have actually looked at, analyzed and also checked before 20th of November. You can also do yours, but people have already done theirs. You see, this is why I said that your opinion will go a long way to help Nnamdi Kanu get a peaceful judgment. So if Justice Omotosho give anything contrary to what the people out there has brought out, because this is people's opinion, this is people's writings, this is people's write-ups, and this is what the people think that the Nigerian government will need to do to be saved. If any other document comes aside from this very one that has just been released by the majority, it means that politics is about to be to get into the judgment. Don't forget, Omotosho made a promise that he will be given a fair judgment, and he will make sure that the truth actually is actually revealed. I get it now. Okay, now and this still on this very little piece, he said that the court may discharge Kanu not because he is guilty or innocent, but because the trial was procedural if defective. For example, due to the use of a repealed law or irregular commencement of prosecution. However, the ruling may also permit the federal government to refile under the proper legal framework if it is so wishes. Now, what is the outcome of this? He is released temporarily but remain under legal scrutiny. The government could decide either to start afresh under the current Horizon Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022 or to end prosecution entirely. Now, um, that is people's opinion too. You see, people are saying that okay, if at the judgment, if Nnamdi Kanu is declared free, that the federal government will still want to go into an appeal. But if they go into an appeal, this is what must be put into consideration. Are you getting it now? So if the federal government go contrary to what has just been reviewed in this very piece that has just been dropped, believe me, it means that the federal government have have chosen the path of deceit instead of the path of truth. Please help me to share this video and let it go viral because all of this must be exposed, in fact, in due process. Thank you.